Greetings, family. Greetings from Abba Yahuwah to every one of us. Hope we are doing great. If so, let His praise and worship be heard in the four corners of the earth. Just as Psalm 150 saith, let every living thing that has breath praise Yahuwah Almighty, the Father of all and all. Hallelujah. Like I promised, I think it's 2 weeks now. I was so busy last week putting out the message of the Feast of Purim. So that was why I couldn't put out the very last video for now about this lunatic, Mary Witch. So right now today, we're going to do the finishing for now because I'm still coming for this imbecile. Okay? These stupid those women, that is bringing us shame, disgracing us every part of the country. That when you are in the midst of people, for you to even say that you are a dog woman, you will be ashamed of yourself because of the misconduct of all these lunatic, satanic children, Jezebel, the daughters of Jezebel, that is bringing stain to every indigenous Edo quiet women. So we're going to be rebuking them for them to know that all those women are not mad. Okay? All adult women are not lunatic. There are still correct ones. Because if we have to silence as the quiet women of Edo, therefore every other indigenous Africa or probably the whole world, they're going to be seeing all of us as one. So let us, the quiet, responsible, well-taught and trained Edo woman with good character of the daughter of Sarah, be crying out against these daughters of Jezebel, this Delilah offspring, on earth. Let us be crying against them because their own is just, so outrageous. Just too much. I don't even have enough words, to classify the evil of these so-called Edo women that is bringing reproach to the very quiet one. Every other thing. Like some, one video I watched, I think about 2 days ago, some ladies were just fighting in German station. This took place in Germany. What did they say? He said, I know, some ratings said, I know, some commenters said, I know this must be Edo women because is their way. That was how he just threw it out. I said, what do you expect? Because these evil daughters of hell is bringing shame and disgrace to the very quiet, the daughters of Zion in Edo, and no one is speaking against them. So if you know you are the daughter of Zion and you are the daughter of Sarah, cry out against these wicked women of Edo in order for us to have a good reputation out there and say not all. There are still good ones. And in another hand, I'm also going to do this, in refuting this Jezebel. Okay? So with that being said, let's dig into what we have here today from Abba Yahuwah concerning this daughter of a witch. If there is time, I'm also going to throw out her comment when she replied her head, not me. Because just go, Mary Witch and Mary Goat. You cannot represent those. You are so filth. So filth, so demonized. Be under the influence of demonic, movement. Coming to be representing every Edo. Say you are Mary Edos. You are Mary Witch. And you are Mary Goat. According to the little ability that I have for now, I put the sons together. You are Mary Witch and you are Mary Goat. This lunatic. The other video I put out, she just said, Madam, let us get to Nigeria and see who will fall. I say, you are mad. You are not, you are playing with fire and you are playing with eternal damnation. You are playing with the fire of Yahuwah. If there is room for that, I'm going to put out our comment in order for, and see why I replied to her. She ran away and I'm waiting for her. I told her to follow up today for our final judgment for now because a lot of hammer is still coming to you. All right now, so here we are, family, right in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah with this, title for you and me, Mary Edos witchcraft, manipulation is another lies of the devil. It's another lies. She is manipulating us. And what she intended to do, that is what took place. I don't even know how many years. I forgot to do the research. Where was that conference? Witches and wizard conference that took place around the whole world. Okay, that mixed up in Chicago. Bishop Idahosa now refute them. They said they want to hold the witches' headquarters. That simply has to do, Edo has to be the witches and wizards headquarters in the four corner of the earth. According to that one, there was a great challenge, So the Most High now use him to stop. Not that he stopped, because it's now said through to that challenges, the president, okay, or commissioner, wherever, I'm going to play it out for you. Now, put it in a written that witches and wizards or witchcraft shouldn't be practiced in Edo or in Nigeria precisely. Okay, now that is what that is what this wicked animal was trying to brings back. If everyone, as she just throw it out, if everyone did not rebuke her and laugh, and say she's joking, that is what she want to instigate now. He said they have witches meeting in where she lives. Of course, they also have it here in Netherlands. They have they normally worship on Sunday, witches and wizard meeting. So that was what they wanted to initiate Edo into. If Edo could be the headquarters of the witches and wizards around the whole world, all the witches and wizards that came together then, according to Bishop Idahosa, was 9,800. They said they have the interview. It's in internet, it's in YouTube. You can go and listen to it. I will give you the title. Quickly, I want to throw that in. So that was what this imbecile was trying to, bring and say. And let us, the Africa witches, be like this and be using to make aircraft in order for them not just to be flying in the night, not to bug a day. Okay, not to be flying with a bug a day. That is plantain leaves. Let them do it. Come on, don't tell you that witches and wizards can do something good. You are mad to allude that glory to the white men witches and wizards, that they are the one that build the flag. You are mad. You are mad, agent of Satan. Now I'm against you. Until now. Before, I said, okay, if she confess and repent from her sin, why not? Abba Yahweh is merciful. He's just waiting for you to come to repentance. But for you to come back and say you are joking, now I'm against you. There you not, take your eternal journey of eternal damnation, no return. So you heard the title already. Right now, let us begin to put scriptures. I will always like to put in the scripture that refutes witchcraft spirit. Exodus 22:18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So now, how are you going to suffer a witch to live? You see how she just come and I was playing game. Playing with spirituality. No. Where you believe that is how you suffer there for a living. Okay? That is spiritual pollution. Okay? I am not ignorant. Until now. As soon as you just make that confession and you change and you repent and say now you are born again, that will have been better on you. The one you enter now, it would have been better you didn't enter this. You said you are playing games? Let's see. We're going to see how they play, manipulate. That is game, playing people's hearts. You can't do it over here, okay? All right now, Revelation 18:23 also, yeah. The light of a lamp shall not... Okay, should I just leave that out and leave... Let me go for the place that pertains to where I want to read. All right, it's okay. For the light of a lamp shall never shine in you again. That is your judgment, okay, Mary Ados. The voice of bridegroom and bride will never be heard in you again. Your Martianites were the world's great men. By your magic spell, all the nations were led astray. But this is speaking to the wizard, the very father of this Mary witch. He said, what is spell? Witchcraft. Casting spell. Manipulation. You manipulating people's hearts. And in order to mislead. He said, by that your manipulation. By that your witchcraft casting of spell. The whole world. All nations is being misled to believe a lie. We put some more. Here I am. Galatians 1:3. No, 3:1. I'm sorry. O foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you? Hear what they do, that ye should not obey the truth. So that is who is going to bewitch you now, not to believe the truth, to take the counterfeit, to take darkness for light, to take lies for truth, to take lake of fire for hell, the witches. That is what she's doing, manipulation. We're going to come deep more as we keep going on. I think it will be wise when I finish. I know I read it before, but I love it. Listen now. Who hath bewitched, foolish Galatians, who hath bewitched you, that ye should believe, and that ye should not obey the truth? If you don't obey the truth, what is the opposite? If the truth is being cast down, therefore you picked up the lie. Before whose eyes Yahushua HaMashiach hath been evidently set forth, crucified among you. You saw the truth very plain and neat, but still you cast it down, because the witches or wizard has already cast this spell in order to mislead. They say, by your spell, all nations gone astray. Like all this Iyori, they are spell caster. They are the power of hypno. Facts. I'm coming for this one. Ring road begging money. We will deal with that mistress. That one is going to uproot Iyori utterly. You dare not. Because the daughters of Zion is in among of you. If Iyori just come out and say she's an herbalist woman, just as the history of Indian yesterday said, she was a powerful herbalist woman. The very one she is propagating to every indigenous Edo, initiating them into the graveyard. If she just comes out and said that she is a worshipper of Indian yesterday, don't put evangelist. No. That is where you now also call for your own domination. We are coming into your own. Acts of Apostles chapter 8 verses 9. Listen now. But there was a certain man called Simeon, which before time in the same city used a sorcery and bewitched the people of Samaria, giving out that he himself was someone great, to whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest. Come, where this witchcraft begin to manipulate your hearts, forget your education, just like you're just like this. They are so irritating. Your education is going to be useless, okay? Who you are is going to be useless. It doesn't matter whether you are a nobleman, whether you are a whatever, it's going to be useless. They are going to make fool of your who you are. They're going to make fool of your who you are. That is who you are. They're going to make fool of it. You can be whatsoever, you can be on top. When this witchcraft begin to manipulate it, they're going to reduce it to the loaf of bread. They're going to turn you into a zombie. It said from the greatest to the least, give heed. When it now begin to bewitch them, listener, to whom they all gave heed, from the least to the greatest, saying this man is the great power of God, a God of Iyori. And this lunatic Mary, which also said the God that lives in her. No, not necessarily when they are saying God, they are not talking about the Most High. They are speaking of the God with small letter G, which name is called blinder. 2 Corinthians 4:4. The gods of this world have blinded the eyes of many, never to see the true light of the gospel. That's it. That's the God of Iyori. That is the God, this lunatic, mad woman from the pit of a Mary witch is talking about living. And to him, they had regard because of that long time. He had bewitched them with what? Sorceries. That's also means spell. Okay, to cast it on you, to enchant you, to invoke powers on you, to make you believe feeble. Now let us begin to dig into how they manipulate people's mind. We're going to get a clear picture. Okay, we're going to see these characteristics, how they manipulate people's heart. From few people from the royal law, the one you call Bible, I listed out. It's a lot, but there's no way I can list all out. There won't be a room for that. No, I'm doing recording. I'm not doing live Facebook where you can see that talks for 4 hours. I have a gigabyte that can only give me up to 47 to 48 minutes. That is where you see me doing part 1, 2, 3. So that's it. Here I am, Genesis 19:31-32. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. Who told her? When Abiyahuah overthrown Sodom and Gomorrah, did he overthrow the whole world? No. Only 2 cities among the whole world. So who manipulated her to believe that pure lies that brings about sex perversion, that brings about alcoholism, that you have to drug your father in order to see the nakedness of your father, in order to put the rod of your father in your vagina? Who taught them this wicked sin on earth? This effort is unspeakable. The pollution is so unspeakable. Who taught them? Witches and wizards. This I'm just giving you a guideline how they manipulate your heart. Who told you? Who put it in your heart that the whole world, only your father is the only man on earth? Who told you? It is the handwork of the witches and wizards. Exactly what this lunatic, this demon, Mary Witch, is saying, that she's playing games. She's playing games. You see now they are playing games with their father rod. You put your father rod in your vagina. This is how ugly and how filthy it is. That you don't tolerate witchcraft. All right now, here we are. Isaiah 4 verses 1. Let's see to another manipulation. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our shame. Who told them that? Who bring these 7 women in agreement to be dragging just one man, to be pumping money on just one man, to take the offices of that man and turn that man into a feminist, while they themselves will not become the masculine? Who is turning it upside down? Who made them to believe that lie, that a man can take away your shame, a man can take away your disgrace? Let me tell you, when 7 women still come together and hold on to one man, still you are seeing shame, because you are dragging another person's husband, whereby the first woman came from the man ribs. Every single woman here on earth came from a man ribs. Who told these 7 women to come in this agreement to lay hold on one man? And so we're going to be pumping money. In other words, we need exchange. Give us your name and we're going to give you. Give us the masculine, we give you the feminine. Who told them? It is the manipulation of the witchcraft, because they believe that day 7, they are not going to be having 7 men each. The royal law said, let every woman have their own husband. But the witches came to them and said, hey, sorry, it's going to be tough. No, ma, you are short of men. Therefore, you 7 should come in agreement and go and be pumping money on that man. And we see this wickedness in the door, turning the man into feminine. And they themselves will not take the seat of the man, pumping money on man. And the man will be sleeping at home. That is feminist. It is being done. This is for them to come, something put it in their heart to believe a lie. I'm just giving you a guideline how they manipulate your heart, that you're going to lose the senses of yourself, because power is playing with your spirituality to make you not believe feeble. Here is the mother of witchcraft or witches, Jezebel herself. 1 Kings 21 verses 7 to 10. See another manipulation, witchcraft manipulation. And Jezebel his wife said unto him, doest thou now govern the kingdom of Israel? Arise and eat bread, and let thy heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth, the Israelite. Oh, my father, I'm sorry. Israelite, okay. 8 now. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name, and sealed them with his seal, and set the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in his city, dwelling with Naboth. And she wrote the letters, saying, Proclaim a fast, and set Naboth on high among the people, and said to me, sons of Belial, before him to bear witness against him, saying, Thou doest blaspheme Elohim and the king, and there carry him out and stone him that he may die. That is witchcraft manipulation. Jezebel, the great manipulator, now began to manipulate her husband, and she now went ahead even furthermore to manipulate even elders of the land, and to manipulate even two men to come and be very false witnesses, a thing that never happened. Manipulator. Why should I come? Why should they come and say, let us come and do this business together? No, I'm going to rebuke you. If you are in your right mind, if you are not under witchcraft manipulation or witchcraft, the influence of witchcraft, you're going to say, no, I won't be a part of that wickedness. But witchcraft is going to manipulate your heart to be a part. This is how they manipulate people. A guideline for you to know how witchcraft operates. We put some more. All right, now here we are again in Judges chapter 14. You can read it all. You can also take it from 11 to 21, but I'm going to be reading some portion of it for the sake of time. And it came to pass, when they saw him, that they brought 30 champions to be with him. That is Samson. And Samson said unto them, he threw out a riddle. Okay, if you can get the meaning of this riddle, this is what I'm going to give you. Okay, but if you can't, you're going to give it unto me. See another great manipulator, how they play a great man of Yahuwah. Like I said, they're going to reduce it to a loaf of bread. Now in verses 15. And it came to pass that in the 7th day, that they said unto Samson's wife, entice thy husband, that he may declare unto us the riddle. Now 16. And Samson's wife wept before him and said, Thou didst put hate on me, but okay, thou doest but hate me, and lovest me not. Thou hast put forth a riddle unto the children of my people, and hast not told it me. And he said unto her, Behold, I have not told it my father, nor my mother, and shall I tell it thee? And she wept before him the 7 days while their feast lasted. And it came to pass on the 7th day that he told her, because she lay sore upon him, and she told the riddle to the children of her people. Then her husband lose. Her husband have to pay what he vowed, because she gave the secret. He said, enticing. That is witchcraft manipulation. We put some more. You can read all Judges chapter 16 and see what a witchcraft did. Now verses 4, 16 verses 4. And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the city, okay, whose name was Delilah. And the lords of the Philistines came up unto her and said unto her, entice him, the same words, and see wherein his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him, and we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver. Do you see contract? Now Mary those is manipulating people's heart, because the devil, which is her father, the very serpent, told her already, go and change the story. And you let them know that you are playing games, sir. And if you do that, I'm going to shoot you on high. You lie, you are be cut down. For me to come into the matter, you have been cut down. Not just me, because I'm bringing the word, and what the law said. This is the law of the witches and wizard. That's what I'm bringing into this matter, and that is what I'm declaring against you. 6. And Delilah said to Samson, tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mayest be bound to afflict thee. Did you see? You see his wife in 14. We are crying. They can use cry to manipulate your heart. They can use games to manipulate your heart. What are they manipulating your heart for? To destroy you, to get you slaughtered. Now, 7. And Samson said unto her, if thou bind me with 7 grain, with that were never dried, then shall I be weak, and be as any other man, and be as another man. Then the lords of the Philistines brought up to her 7 grain with which are not be dried, and she bind him with them. Now there was men lying in wait, abiding with her in the chamber, and she said unto him, the Philistine be upon thee, Samson, and he broke them with as he tread off to his broken when he toucheth the fire, so his strength was not known. Keep reading, because there's no time to read all. He did it the fourth time. Let me just go to where she, 13 now. And Delilah said unto Samson, yea, too, thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou might be burned. And he said unto her, if thou, wavest the 7 locks of my hair. Now they are playing games. It's coming closer. Now we get to where the strength actually lies. The treasure is coming close. This is the third time. And she fasted it, and she did exactly what he said. Let me be going. I just want to read where he happened. 15 now. And she said unto him, how canst thou say, I love thee, when thou heart is not with me? Manipulation. You didn't give me your heart. I'm trying to seduce you. I'm not bringing it up. Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words, and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death, that he told her all his heart, and said unto her, reveal the secret. His 2 eyes was being plucked out. He got blind, that jailed him, and put him in prison, and he died in this matter. This is witchcraft. You can't play with fire and say fire will not burn you. You can't dig a grave and say you are not going to enter. You can't spread your bed and you say you will not lie on it again. No way. When you place with fire, you get burnt. But witchcraft is going to manipulate your heart. You see, powerful man of Yahuwah, you see how Delilah manipulating, playing games with your spirituality. Where is your strength? Where is your secret? She manipulate and manipulate until he said his soul was vexed unto death. We put some more. I put this guy's picture. By now, everyone, my constant follower know her already. A Witch in the Family. That's a series I was into before Myriados just, click out. So she's a witch in the house, Myriados. You're one of Paris. The Murphy and all these mad people, they are the witches on the street. Witches are wizard on the street, but she's the witch in the house. Now, that in like manner, Judges chapter 16, you can, 16, where is it? First King, 13, 11 to 21, just read it. The mighty man of Abba Yehovah, being brought down by a witchcraft this is how they manipulate your heart. Abba Yehovah said, I'm sending you over there, don't drink water and don't eat bread. He go there, he perform all the signs and wonders. When it was so done, returning back home, the old prophet, the old serpent again, attacked him on the way, found him and lied. Who hath bewitched you not to believe the truth? Bewitching. And so he died. Just read it. He lied and said, that same God that said you shouldn't eat bread and drink in this very place you came, that same God also told me that I should come and tell you to eat bread and drink water in my house. And I said, okay, so this is an old prophet, he's a prophet. Okay, prophet. So I'm a prophet like you. That same God that said to you, shouldn't, that same God also said to me. He just said she have a God of fury. This witch is also said, Mary, those said she also have a God inside her. You see, he said that same God also spoke to me to bring you down to my house and eat bread and water. And as soon as he does, he died. Who hath bewitched you not to believe the truth? So we spread now. When you also go to First Chronicle verses 4:9, which is a wizard is also going to, after they are manipulated, like going to make messed up your life. Like what is his name? Jabez. He was so honorable, so powerful. I bet you have made me in the midst of his brother. But his life was full of sorrow. That is another way witchcraft manipulates people, because this witchcraft hates where there is happiness, and they love where there is strife, war. All right now, everywhere, confusion. It is the deeds of the witchcraft, okay? All right now, Proverbs chapter 31 verses 10. Listen, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. All right now. I'm not after. Okay, I can also, I can include it. Rubies. What color? Red. Now, according to biblical terminology, red simply represents blood or sin. Blood represents sin. You can see that Mark chapter 5, take it from 24, the woman of issue of blood to 34. Now, you can also go to Isaiah 1, verses 15. It said, your hand is full of blood. Now, verses 18 to 19 said, though your sin is red as scarlet, it will be white as snow. Okay, now. So we see what the terminology of the biblical rules of the Bible, red, blood, whatever represents sin. Now, the author of Proverbs said, who is going to find? A woman represents ministry. Throughout the Bible, we are the bride of the biblical Messiah. Christian is the bride of Jesus. Okay, Islam is the bride of whatever Mahadin. All right, now listen. Now he said, who is going to find this woman that her worth is far above this? That is not going to be lost in after, in stone. Precious stone is very, very expensive. It speaks of wealth, beauty, whatever and whatever. He said, but who is going to find such a woman that is going to be far above this, that you are not after any of this nonsense? You knows the truth. You are not going to give in to the witches to bewitch you, to be running after rubies, to be running after, things of this world, word, property, prosperity. No, you are far above that. You cannot run after prosperity in corny way or whatever. This woman is speaking of the righteous woman. Now, he said you can't find that such woman. So which one are you going to be finding? Let's go. Who had bewitched you not to believe the truth? Let's go now to Timothy. Here I am. 1 Timothy chapter 6, 9 to 10. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. What is a snare? A trap to cut you. And listen now, and into many foolishness. Okay, and into many foolishness. Okay, and hurtful lust, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Did you get that? Should I take it again? But they that will be rich fall into. Ruby speaks of riches, speaks of wealth, speaks of honor, beauty, power, sin. He said, where you are going to reach, that is outside the royal law, outside the guidance of Abba Yahuwah, you're going to fall into sin in order for you to get rich. That is rubies, to kill yourself for ruby. But who is doing it? Witchcraft manipulation. That is what we are seeing today in the Christendom. Listen, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. That is the trap of these witches and wizards that they are going to use to cut you into wickedness and into many foolishness and hurtful lust, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Who is going to find a virtuous that is not going to be running after things of the world, that is not going to be running after prosperity, that is not going to be running after wealth, that is not going to be running after worldly things? Who's going to find that such woman? You can find them in Revelation 41. Okay, those are you can also find them in Revelation 12. A woman clothed with the sun, with the moon, with a crown of 12 stars on her head. That is the virtuous woman, biblically in another form. Listen up. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which why some converted after they have erred from the faith. Who pushed them out of the faith? Witches and wizards, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Who did that? He said, this guy, Jabez, was more honorable among all his brethren. But his life, what is the meaning of Jabez's sorrow? Witches and wizards bestowed that title on him. Like this witch in the family said, my family in the witch's coven is being named family of sorrow and family of suffer. I said, you lie. You are the one that is going to face eternal sorrow and eternal suffer ahead. Right in the link of fire. You and your group. Okay? Mary said she was playing games. So this is how they play. This is how they manipulate people's hearts. This same Mary Edos, you said that your husband, the king of water, love it. Okay, were you naked after 12 midnight, placing curses upon people? You say you're Obaname, that is king of water. Okay? He said it's her husband. He said her husband is inside the water. These are confession, but you thought she's playing games. No. She said her husband is inside the water. And that her husband inside the water loved her to be placing curses upon people. Look at this lunatic Yoru. She now said that the god of Indian yesterday is fighting for her or fought for her against Mary Edos. Okay, fought for her for against oh my father fought for her. He said Indian yesterday fought for her against Beatrice. That is why Mary Edos came out to confess her. Is she mad? But Mary Edos also confess you. She said you are the one that is sweeping ground for them in the witch's coven. And that woman, is she mad? Did she lost some sanity? And this same Yuri, a guy that knew you down to your village in Yokorion once said your father was a great wizard. That your father even confessed that he killed your brother called Matthew. That Matthew was living in the Benin. He died overnight. How your father killed him. Then the property, after that, your father now ordered that you should bring the property onto him. And that same guy also said that your father also has sexual intercourse with one of his own daughters. He said probably it might be you. He said you should refute him if he is lying. I said, wow. People thought that they are smart. You are also, in fact, also with him. You are higher than Miriados. Wicked animal. Now, let me call out all the scripture. I will still take this message in another form, but for now, I think I will let the matter lie down for now. I want to call the judgment. Galatians 5, okay, Leviticus 19:31 said, a witchcraft must not live, you must be killed. Galatians 5:16-19 also make it so clear witchcraft have no place in heaven. 2 Chronicles 7:14 said, the land is sick. If the people that I call by my name will humble themselves, okay, and seek my face, I will answer them and heal their land. Our land, Edo, is sick now because of this witches and wizards polluted the land. 1 Peter 4:17 said, judgment is going to begin right in the house of Abba Yahuwah. Me coming from Benin, therefore, judgment is already begins over there. Okay, now, every witches must be removed from the land. Okay, 2 Thessalonians 1, 7-9, make it so clear how you all is going to be removed from the land. 1 Samuel 28:7-9 also make it so clear how the first dynasty of the royal empire removed every witches and wizard out of the land. Micah 5:12, Abba Yahuwah said, I'm going to cut off witchcraft from you and from the land. Okay, now, Revelation 19:1-16 make it so clear that the King of Kings is coming to remove every witchcraft out of the land. All right, now Isaiah 63:1-4, it said the blood of witchcraft is going to stain his garment with, because he's not going to tolerate any of that madness. Matthew 7:13-14 make it so clear that the one that is going to be wiped out of this earth, it is majority. Broad is the way and wide is the gate that leads to destruction. Many has already been destined and go through it. The King of Glory is on his way for you all. You must be removed from the land because witchcraft must not be tolerated in the land. Now, 22, Matthew 22:40 said, many are called, few are chosen. Only few is going to be, left behind or saved or be covered by the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach in those land. You all is going to be wiped out. Matthew 25:41 said, you are being destined for the lake of fire. You are cursed with eternal damnation. Revelation 20:10-19 make it so clear that your final end, it is the lake of fire that burneth will brings to eternal without mercy. That is the judgment of the witchcraft that is almost here now. Because I came from Edo and I am the people of the book. I cry night and day. Abba Yahuwah make it so clear in Jeremiah 29. He said, pray for the land where I send you into where I take you down to in captive. He said, pray for the land, because if the land is prosper, you also will prosper. He said, pray for the prosperity of that land. Pray for the peace of that land where I sent you to into captive, which was the land of Babylon. What is Babylon? Babylon simply means confusion. Confusion everywhere. The whole world today is confusion. But wherever you find yourself, Abba Yahuwah make it so clear you should pray for the peace and the prosperity of that land. Exactly what I'm doing for Edo. Prior to my prayer, Abba Yahuwah is going to stand up and judge all you witches and wizards that is defiling Edo's land. Family, stay tuned. We're going to dig on one powerful message, mystery, right in this Shabbat. On Shabbat, excuse me, yes. On Shabbat, I'm going to disclose the mystery of a hope, how it works. We are all hoping for good things, isn't it? Yes. How you need to go about it in order to have it come to pass. It is my strong and highest desire that those lands should be cleansed, that this bastard demon shouldn't be bringing shame and disgrace unto us. That is my fasting, that is my prayer every now and then, because I know who I am. Quickly, a mistake I made in the second video, I quickly want to correct it. When this daughter of my mother started confessing, it didn't say Papa Osati is our member. No, it says, sister, you don't know, Papa Osati is also a witch now. So that was how she started it. Play before you not get away. And she now begin to say yes, that she is also a witch. And she now begin to confess and how they display witchcraft in their witches' coven. So that is the place I quickly want to correct, okay?